What's happening, lovely people, and welcome back to Dad Dan doing some dinner. I'm starting to feel a lot better after my operation, but for a bit of fun, we're going to keep it ball themed. Get it? Balls? All right. So today we're making my version of spaghetti meatballs, and it all starts with the sauce. It's got to be homemade, so my gorgeous assistant here is cutting up some veggies to be roasted. Red peppers, vine tomatoes, shallots, and a whole head of garlic. These all go into a lined baking tray with a good glug of oil, lots of salt and pepper. These all go into the oven on 190 degrees for about an hour. This will break down all the sugars and give you a delicious homemade sauce full of flavour. Unlike shop-bought sauce, no preservatives, just wholesome goodness. Whilst my veggies are roasting away, I can crack on with the meatballs. I'm using a good quality 15% fat mince. To these, I add a couple eggs and all my flavours. I'm going for a bit of steak seasoning, some smoked paprika, mixed herbs, garlic and onion powder, some salt, some pepper, and give the whole thing a really good mix. To make my meatballs a little bit more special, I chop up some buffalo mozzarella. This is going to go in the middle of my balls. Flatten your mince out into a small circle, tuck a cube of mozzarella into the middle, and then close your mince around it. Seal it nice and tight so your mozzarella melts in the middle but doesn't leak out. I then add my meatballs to a nice hot pan with some oil. This seals my meatballs and gives them a nice bit of colour. After a few minutes, put the lid on and turn the heat right down so they continue to steam and cook slowly. Now's the time to get your spaghetti on in some boiling salty water. My veggies are now soft and charred, ready to come out the oven and be blended down to that yummy sauce. I also pour in any leftover juice from the veggies and from the meatballs, as well as 200 ml of chicken stock, and blend. Everything's coming together nicely, so it's time to think about some garnishes. I finally chop fresh basil, parsley and chives, as well as grating some Parmesan cheese. My pasta's now ready, cooked slightly al dente, so this can be strained. To this, I add my homemade sauce and the leftover mozzarella. Finally, in go the meatballs, and allow this to cook for a little bit longer so they can soak up some of that delicious salty flavour. And we are ready to serve up. Everyone gets a good helping of that spaghetti, which is now dripping with our yummy sauce. On top goes the tender meatballs with that soft, stringy mozzarella inside. To finish, I top it off with that grated Parmesan and those fresh herbs. And that right there is the best spaghetti meatballs you'll ever have. Give it a try for yourself. Let me know how you get on.